Okay, so what I've got right now is I've got gameplay recorded with shadow play, and then I've got a replay recorded with shadow play. And those are both in epic settings. So the actual gameplay and the replay are both recorded with epic settings. Now this one right here is going to be the second replay, and it's going to be in high settings. So I can show you the difference of what these guys are doing. And now we're going to let it play. And then I'm going to take this away. And once I hit the ground, see this OSD up here? Right now, I have to reset that once it hits the ground at a certain point, close to a certain point. And that's going to be where I'm stopped. I'm stopped by the truck, and that's where I started the OSD with the gameplay, and that's where I started the OSD with the first replay recorded in epic settings. And this is the second one. So I'm going to stop. Alright, the OSD is accurate and set right now. So typically that OSD can be off. If I were in the menus and the loading screens and then took and started that OSD and then went into gameplay, it would be inaccurate. That would happen also if I was up in the sky on the bus, jumped out, it would also be inaccurate. So to be accurate, you need to wait till you're a certain point and start it. And what I've got right here is I want to show you how you guys are getting scammed. And basically what it is people are using replays instead of the actual gameplay benchmark to do a comparison against, which does not work. I mean, the actual true performance of my 3080 with my 10900K in game is the actual gameplay being played live, not a replay and being recorded. Now, this replay right here is not going to be the same thing. And the replay I have the first replay in Epic and the gameplay in Epic, you'll see there's a difference. And I'll show that as soon as this video right here gets to a certain point to where I need to use it. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop talking, cut this, and show you the 3 instances I'm talking about. But I needed this replay to add to it. And so they'll be labeled. The left one will be the gameplay. You'll be able to tell because there'll be a little bit different stuff on the screen. And then the replay and epic settings of that gameplay recorded with the OSD on is going to be in the middle. And then the replay right now I'm doing in high settings is going to be the furthest to the right. And I'll have them all labeled. And you guys will see. And you'll see how you're getting scammed. I mean, if somebody's gonna do replays and benchmark them and say this is the performance of the card, I mean, what an idiot. That's not it. And these numbers can be off drastically to just a little bit, but they're not accurate. I mean, if they're off just a little bit, they're inaccurate, right? So they're pointless benchmarks. It's a waste of time. And also, I mean, I know Fortnite, Epic Games, they change things around. Sometimes the recording system could be like a lot more resources used to do the replay, or a lot less. Some of the settings they make, but it's never the same. I did this over a year ago when the first time I saw somebody do this benchmark. I was like, how did they have the benchmark of the same footage? And somebody asked in the comments on this guy's benchmark channel how it was done. He says, oh, he's doing the replays. It's like that doesn't work. And so I instantly went in and tested it, and it didn't work. And the numbers were off quite a bit more than this, but it's inaccurate. It doesn't work. Alright, you guys can watch and see for yourself how you're getting scammed. Nobody likes to get scammed, dude. I'm getting scammed. What's that say? Oh my. I mean, you're a fool for getting scammed, right? You don't want to be a fool. An idiot. A knucklehead. Nah, dude. You're not a knucklehead, are you? Nah. You're getting scammed. Alright. We'll let this play out. I'll attach it to the end of the video, and I'll run to the video. Alright. All right, so what I want to do is I also want to show you guys, if you watch the clip, you saw everything you saw you getting scammed and how it doesn't work. This right here is just a little extra I'm throwing into the video. You don't need to watch it if you don't want to. But you can see right here, here's I edited the video. So you can see where I bring in this clip right here, which is the actual gameplay, which is going to show the extra information, which a lot of times the guys who are doing the benchmarks that are bad, they're not doing that footage at all. They're taking a replay like this one in the middle right here, which is going to be right here. And what they're going to do is they're just going to record it with like epic settings like I did. And then what they're going to do is they're going to go back in and they're going to change the settings and they're going to record the replay again with like high settings. And that's what I did right here. And what you can see is that if you look at it, well, everything's kind of frozen out. Nothing's the same. I mean, if you look right here, so here's epic settings, gameplay, epic settings, replay. You can see the FPS, it's close, but it's not the same and it's inaccurate. And like I said before in the video that I ran through talking where I said I wasn't going to, I just left it in there, I figured it would be better, is that this number could be off even more. If you take a look right here also, you can see that the GPU is actually doing different performances. And one thing about the 3080 series, more so than the 20 or the 10 series in the past, is that you'll see that you run into a lot of bottlenecks. A bottleneck is where the GPU is not performing at like 99, 97%. It's not being fully utilized. You can see right here in Epic settings, it's being more utilized. And if we went into 1440p, it'd be more utilized even more probably, or 4K. Um, and this is apparent right here, and you can see on the high settings where this actually drops down in the 40s when it's being done at certain points. That's why your lows are off so much. Um, that's all. But yeah, I mean, people have been doing this, and I'm like, see this video. I think I've seen more than one channel do it. And the people who are subscribed to it and they're all commenting on it, great job, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, it's not accurate. I tested it, it didn't make sense anyways. I mean, the amount of effort to process, record, rasterize the video from the start is going to be more than something that's already been recorded. I mean, it's just common sense. You should be able to understand that, right? Common sense. It's already recorded. Um, I mean, that's all I wanted to show is make a point that said, hey, you know what? Some people are talking about my benchmarks where I'm doing some of the triple screen. I'm doing the whole map for like 15 or 20 minutes of gameplay going all over the map just at different times to give an overall average. And that overall average is going to be more accurate than something like this. I mean, you're not even seeing the accurate benchmark. You're seeing only the replays. You know what I mean? And to say that a person that's going to use replays in a benchmark is even say if they even have the hardware they're benchmarking with, they're lying. And if they're even doing the correct settings. I mean, some of these guys don't even show the settings. And it's like you should at least show the settings. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. I wasn't going to do the video, and I said, you know what, screw it. Let me just do it so you guys can stop getting scammed and have a little better understanding. Some of you guys that are younger that may not understand all these things about the OSD need to be reset and different processes of videos and what's going on. All right, I'll see you guys later.